But our fans did write in. They wanted you to address how Chris says umbilical cord.
They were saying I said umbilical cord wrong.
How'd you say it?
How did I say it?
Umbilical cord is how you said it?
I think you said umbilical.
Umbiblical? You didn't say umbiblical.
No, but they're saying in the show we were getting lit. I was getting lit up because they were saying that I was saying it wrong, but I don't know how I was actually saying it.
Umbilical, no? It's not is it or M?
I thought it was the umbilical cord. Here's one of my guesses. I'll sound out the letters of what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Umbilical cord. umbilical. Umbilical.
Umbilical. It's not that though, but it's close.
What is it then?
Oh, you said it right. How do you spell it though?
umbilical.
You said it
So I
right
said it
and
right.
spelled it right.
So what was I saying last week then?
I have no idea. They were trashing him.
Umbilical. I thought it was
I was saying umbilical. I was saying the umbilical cord.
No, that's totally wrong.
That's wrong.
Speaking of biblical,
Yeah.
you know, if they still, I didn't have one in this hotel because I always look. Yeah, do they put Bibles in the hotels anymore? And who started that and why?
I don't know where it.
Because it's Christian. It's always the Holy Bible. So it's like
if you're a Jewish person or a Muslim person, that's not my
anyone
book.
but a Catholic or a Christian, I suppose. So like, who inked the deal with the hospitality industry, saying that we'll throw a Bible in the right pocket of in the right nightstand? Also, who? It's such an antiquated thing. At least I believe. Like, who's arriving to the hotel and being like, "I'm going to leave my Bible at home because I know there's a Bible there." So when I check in, I'm just thumbing through Corinthians like nobody's biz.
Well, I'll tell you this. There's two things. First thing is, my mother's a very religious woman, devout Catholic. Every time we would go to Hershey, Pennsylvania, we stay at this hotel, the Bird in Hand. We would go there all the time.
The Bird in Hand?
Bird in Hand. Like a Bird in Hand restaurant. Great buffet, great breakfast buffet. But we would always stay there, and it's kind of like on like a farm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. But every morning I'd wake up, she'd be out in the little rocking chair reading passages of the Bible. So she would do that. So that's for a customer who would do that.
First time I've ever heard that in my entire life.
That's what she would do.
Sound off in the comments. Shout out Bibles.
Shout out Bibles.
Shout out hotels. Shout out convenience.
Yeah.
Shout
out Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Lancaster. That's the
Amish.
Langhorne. Sesame Place.
Yeah. Which I got lost at when I was a little kid, and they had to come over the loudspeaker and tell me exactly where to meet.
Really?
Yeah, because I had, my grandfather was watching me and my cousin, and we had come down a slide, and we were supposed to go, let's say, to the right where the exit was, but we went the other way, and then, you start walking around, and then it gets comical. But my thing is that maybe the Vatican is in cahoots with the hotel industry. Maybe the Pope owns a portion of Hilton's or something like that.
So you guys want a fact about it?
Yeah.
A company named Gideon International in 1899, 3 of their salesmen met in a hotel room, and the idea hit them to distribute to hotels. And by 1908, that was their business.
Oh, so they were selling them to the hotels.
Yeah.
So it's been 125 years and we're still doing it?
Well, now it's being phased out, but the new thing hotels are doing is that they're also phasing out providing Bibles, and they're phasing out the room number 420.
You're shitting
what
me.
a stupid society we live in.
There's also no floor 13s in any hotels.
Which is, how ridiculous is that?
It is ridiculous.
There's no 13th floor here in this hotel.
Yeah,
it will always
doesn't go up to 13. But in most hotels, or buildings, when there is a 13, it's not on there. I rarely see a 13.
Same with me. I rarely see it. That's so interesting with the Bible thing that it's all business, though. It's all marketing.
Well, what about the 13? I mean, who's the guy that's like, not my elevator company?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Also, the people on 14 know they're on 13, right?
You have to.
I mean, like, what am I, an idiot? You're going to put me on 14? It's 13.
Yeah.
It's a big cover-up. I'd rather be up front with me. Don't put me on 14 and I go there and there's all sorts of haunted shit going on.
It's all stupid.
But are you a big superstitions person?
No. But like, then again, who is?
But superstitions. It's a weird thing, because if you're superstitious and religious, then the Bible says superstitions aren't real and don't believe in them. And if you are superstitious, you're like, that's from the devil. So you really technically can't be religious and superstitious. But so many of my most superstitious friends and family are religious. It's strange.
That sounded like literally a riddle.
Chrissy Riddles. I'm the Riddler.
Superstitious and religious.
I
Also
got a
have
Riddler
nice
shirt.
flow.
I look like the Riddler right now.
You-
I'm a trendy Riddler.
I love your color story today.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe.